we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports.
Oh, I hate getting the ball first.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start. The 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be...
Damn, triple team in one person? Okay.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bills very strong in that victory a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game?
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Running back got scared.
Incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up the screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution.
Hit the deck, boy. Hit the deck.
It works out. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry.
Yeah.
It'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
I knew you was gonna go for that. I knew it.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
A lot of precision being shown.
I had to throw it right over his head. I knew you was gonna try to break on that one.
Crisp, and as a reward, they're gonna be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. And they'll run again. But he will go backwards as he
he ain't moved that time.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be.
Let's try something different.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Yeah. There wasn't nobody over there. I said, okay.
And the Bulls are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So already trailing.
He new to the offense, man. He new to the offense.
Their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
He's still learning the playbook. That's what it is.
You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
And he's taken down inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Yeah, so I saw him fall on the ground. I said, oh, we going that way.
7 yards. 2nd down and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle.
Hey, man. I trust my man.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there.
That RB button working.
And the Bulls are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown.
I think you just shifted to the wrong side. I think that's what that was.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
I think I might go one more season in this one.
Send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Yeah, I'm going to play one more season. I know other people are going to leave, but that's cool. But, yeah, I'm going to play one more season in this one.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you
good job, Four.
Early on, so they have to decide.
He saved the touchdown.
Game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Right back to him on first down. And it'll be
Good fucking job, Four. We're going to have to find a way to bring him back.
To the end of the first quarter. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Parsons. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now 3rd down and 7. To throw, Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in.
Oh, man. Why he backpedal like that? Like, bro, bail. Play the coverage. That's my fault. I should have manned him up. Because I knew where he wanted to go. I thought that he was on bail to get there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, I should have just manned it myself. I got it next.
Return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
I should have bounced outside.
Down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
God damn.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Back to throw. Flushed. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Fuck, man. This motherfucker can't hold on to the ball to save his life.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. The Bills at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Parsons, and he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. Cowan. And he lost the football.
Let's fucking go.
One of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Mm.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive.
Point taken.
For this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Banks. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up nice yardage.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He usually come down with them. Oh, he got knocked out. Never mind.
And his hit kept it exactly that.
Back to throw again.
Oh, I tried to throw it. He wouldn't let it go.
21. Calling a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up third down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force.
Yes, sir.
From 21 yards away. And the Bulls will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find.
Good shit. Good shit, Stallworth.
Intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
You got to hold that block a little longer. If he'd have held that block a little longer, we scored.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This this is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Looking to throw. He sets to fire deep.
Yeah, we tried him.
Sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established a running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. Cowan, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Oh,
You know
oh.
what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is
That's because he ain't a real tight end. He's 5'8".
Space and break a tackle along the way.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. Parsons. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He used to be something. Whatever he wasn't a tight end. I'll tell you that.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parsons, and he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's Williams.
Give me
He's
that.
going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Escapes the defender. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown.
You keep coming down that defense. I'm going to keep trying to go over there.
56 yards. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. It's important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable.
I'm glad we're getting this game out the way right now so I can focus on it. I got mad shit I gotta do.
They will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time.
Oh, we got the young boy back in here.
Rolling to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
I don't know neither, but I need another one just like
It's in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Wallace flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
If you ain't gonna pick it, punish him.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's
Killed that man. Killed that man.
These guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101.
Fuck.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Give him a couple on the carry there.
That motherfucker annoying.
And he's got
Damn, 10 blocked.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on third down. And
Yes, sir.
touchdown. A great effort there.
I didn't know we had this many pauses. Yeah, usually they only give you like 2 pauses. It's like the 5th pause so far. God damn. Fucking up our rhythm.
The season both in this game. And the Bulls take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He's not unbeatable.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves. But
I can now.
winning the game, is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football.
I think he's the Aviators now.
A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often miss
a flag for what?
play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And a strong
Jesus.
take this all the way down to the 35.
Shit, fall on him at this point. You right next to him.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Oh, this motherfucker turned him around. That was a hell of a block. God damn. I tried to click on to shed the block. He just turned me around.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
The last time we played.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Hell yeah, because the people be there, but for whatever reason, they don't try to shed the block. So shit, I got to do it myself.
And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he sat there. He ain't try to break or nothing. That's what happens. All right. Won't happen again. I'll tell you that.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Word, I got some players I want to develop.
From the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Yes, sir.
The 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Right back to him on 1st down. To about the 35, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. They'll look to throw.
Oh, my God. Why?
His best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Down the left sideline.
94 speed.
Down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run.
Something like that.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge.
I'm just glad he hit him in stride.
He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be knocked.
That was a hell of a play.
It's incomplete.
I definitely tried to get it over him.
About a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bulls get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly,
Yeah, man.
now starting to pull away a little bit.
Quarterback been actually throwing the ball where I need him to every now and then.
You mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that.
He still be missing big throws sometimes, but he hit that short shit. He get that short shit.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game
That's all I need to do. Slow him down just a little bit. That's it.
And limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And his throw is
3.
incomplete.
Hell yeah, 23.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Wallace. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
I saw him too late. I saw him too late.
For a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports.
I think I got an answer.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Wallace. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Wallace.
Damn, where he at?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there.
Nah, we should have sent somebody up the middle like I started to. I got stuck on the wrong person.
Back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now it's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck.
It looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet.
No.
Ends up leading him just a bit.
That shit was clean. Damn, I pressed the wrong button.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed. It's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's complete. Burks. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field.
Yeah, my power back out there.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bulls are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Yeah, man, I had to whip some stuff out the playbook arsenal real quick.
The definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at a
24!
Just driving a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down.
Yeah, we knew it was going there. We knew it was going there.
This one's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it.
Good swat.
That happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this
Jesus, that was a good swat. I didn't think he'd be able to get over there.
in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, okay. That was tough. That was tough.
All over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll try and run some clock and keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yes, sir.
Turnover as this one's intercepted. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He finds his man, complete. That's Banks. Just 2 minutes remaining.
Damn, why he wouldn't snap the ball.
It's been a one-sided affair.
Why the fuck we waiting for them to get in position?
As we get you reset, here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Back to throw here. Pressure applied.
They bumped my running back 3 times in one play.
Back at the 33-yard line. Third down and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you.
I'm going to hold you to that.
And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Bills come to the line.
I wasn't going to say it.
Next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward.
22, what you doing, big dog?
Yeah, with how
what you doing, player?
This game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he's going to be intercepted. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They're going to snuff this one out behind the line.
He had to do all that.
Seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now back to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0,
he ain't got to go because he getting a little slower, man. He getting older. Keep him over there.
Of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively.
Yeah, keep him. Yeah, keep him right there. I need him in that spot every game. Keep him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he returns this to the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Good game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And the 7-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll take this for a short game.
Hell no, he wasn't going to let him get in there. Hell no.
Play of this ball game.
Good game. I'm glad we got this out of the way.
A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Brooklyn, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0.